When I was 11 years old, I had cancer, and my summer ended as soon as the diagnosis was given. I was not able to participate in all the activities that my peers were participating in as they were planning their summer breaks and vacations. I was planning shaving my hair and surgery. I was fearful if kids would want to be friends with me, so I wanted to create a place where kids of all ages could just be kids.
So at that point I reached out to the YMCA and a couple of friends that I had, and we kind of put our ad hoc board together very quickly.
And when they came up with the idea, it was sort of a natural partner because of our friendship and working together, as well as the fact that the YMCA has been doing camping for 100+ years.
I wanted to create a place where we had medical supervision that was necessary for this special population, but also allow kids to play, to run, to share secrets, to build friendships, and just have fun.
What makes Camp No Worries special is that we include cancer patients, the siblings, and bereaved siblings. And we really feel strongly that having all three of those types of campers together in 1 week truly benefits every single one of them.
Being a parent of a child with cancer, there's enough that we have to look at in the way of medical bills. So we always wanted to make Camp No Worries totally cost-free.
Here, everybody gets to be a camper. Whether they're sick or they're not sick, everybody gets to do everything at camp.
As soon as I walked onto the grounds at Camp No Worries, it changed my life. I think some of the traditions that we have at Camp No Worries, from the dining hall to land sports to arts and crafts, just the people that are involved in this program care so much about this place that is what really makes Camp No Worries special.
This is Carrie, and she's also my counselor. I'm a survivor, and the type of cancer I got was leukemia. I got it when I was 4.
I'm also a survivor. I was diagnosed when I was 11. For me, only at camp could I keep up with my siblings and keep up with everybody else who was here. Whereas at home I was held back a little bit, and I was told I couldn't do things because maybe I would get hurt. But at camp I can do everything.
So we've come into a time where our campers are growing and they're becoming counselors in training. They're becoming counselors. They're interested in running the programs.
My mom is very, very, very overprotective. So when the whole idea of at first sending her little boy away to camp for a week all by himself, she was talking about renting a hotel right outside just to make sure I was okay. I was still pretty sick. I was only like 8 or 9. I was with the nurses. They had to give me medicine 3 times a day, every single day. And when I got back, she asked me about them. I told her about the nurses. She met the nurses, and I think she understood how much of a family it was and how much they were always there for me.
In arts and crafts, we like to do things that maybe they haven't ever done before. We like to have things that they're going to take home, and then when they look at it, they say, wow, I made that at camp. That was really a lot of fun.
This one is from my counselor, Kat. It's a friendship bracelet.
My sister is a cancer survivor, so I was one of the first siblings that was invited to camp.
It was really an amazing experience. So when I first came, I was fresh out of treatment, pretty self-conscious. I really didn't have much hair because it was just growing back in. But over the years, just interacting with the other kids and knowing that I wasn't alone really helped build self-confidence and really shaped me into the person that I am today. I met my husband here. So I just feel it's where my home is. So we've gotten married since, and we're expecting our first baby, our first camp baby. So we're very excited.
Sometimes as a counselor, when the lights went out, you could hear the kids talking. And it's amazing what they would talk about. They would talk about their scars, or, the older girls would talk about wanting to go to the prom, but wanting their dress to cover their port scars.
And they make friendships that will last a lifetime that we could never plan for because they can relate to one another so well.
It's special because you don't feel like you're alone anymore. You know that there are more people like you.
So unfortunately, since we have lost campers along the way, we have a plaque with every name of every camper who either attended Camp No Worries or was scheduled to attend Camp No Worries. and lost their fight to this disease. And the kids and staff gather during the week of camp, and we recognize those names. And oftentimes, it's a safe place for kids to express their emotions, and they're able to just share what they're feeling.
The minute we pick them up, we know the countdown to when they're going again.
You just mark it on your calendar and you're like, come on, 2 more months, 1 more month. I just love it.
Only at camping you be a adult who's able to be a completely ridiculous child for 1 week.
You don't get to hang out with a bunch of people your own age and sleep out in the woods and go to bonfires.
The songs that you would sing at camp, if you sung them anywhere else, you would just be like, whoa.
Guacamole, cinnamon twist.
Their camps cannot compete.
Camp No Worries is the best. You make a lot of friends.
The day that we don't have any patients and with this world is cancer-free will be the day Camp No Worries shuts its doors.
Come and see these children. Come and see the difference that it makes. It's real easy to help.